Hello, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's time for Taroscopes. We're going to be doing the Taroscopes for the month of October 2022 for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, the sign of the water bearer, the symbol of the dissemination of knowledge and light and information. Equally among all people, right? So there's a egalitarian side to you. There is a rebellious side to you, and yet there is an understanding of the need for structure in order for society to really be something, be an actual society, be a way in which we relate to one another. And your ruling planet Uranus is retrograde in Taurus. It has been at the 19th degree of Taurus, I think now for two months. And by the middle, it has moved back into the 18th degree of Taurus. So that new continent rising from the sea symbology is still with us, but maybe a little bit of that intensity has gone. We also have the co-ruler Saturn. Saturn also rules the sign of Aquarius, and it moves direct on the 23rd of October. Mercury moves direct on the 10th. No, excuse me. Mercury moves direct on the 2nd. That's a Sunday. And then a week later, we have a full moon in Aries. And the next day, Mercury moves back into Libra. It will still be, Mercury's in it, will be in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, but it's moving into Libra now. And there will be dissemination of information, perhaps legal information or balanced information, something. So anyway, it's a mentally stimulating month for you. It is the 10th month, so the 10th month is always about change. So on some level, we're all going to go through a change, including Aquarius. For Aquarius, Libra is the sign associated with their philosophy of life, right? Their philosophy of life, their perspective. And so you may have an opportunity to share that perspective with others. But let's see what the cards say. I am using the Illuminated Earth Oracle, which is actually not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck, and it doesn't really have a book. It's all up to interpretation. They give you a keyword that you can work off of or not. It depends on how it strikes you. But it's a beautiful deck, and it's a deck done by a woman out of the Seattle area, an artist, Claire Mack. So I found it on Etsy. Etsy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Etsy. Okay. I like to support fellow artists, entrepreneurial artists. Okay, there we go. We start at the beginning. Something is blocking your energy. You are blocked. You feel blocked. You feel stuck. Something is blocking your energy. Let's see the challenge, or perhaps the way out of the block. Childhood. Okay, Aquarius, the time is now. You must deal with the wounds of your childhood. That's what's blocking you. That's what's blocking you. Let's see what's at the root of this issue, Aquarius. Water. your feelings. This month is an opportunity for you to get in touch with your feelings. I know it's scary, Aquarius. You can theorize all you want, but a feeling is not in your head. And you like being in your head. It's in your body. It's in your heart. I can feel the block. Ooh, that is powerful. In the past, there has been a release of some sort. I don't know if it's a release of information, uh, a release of feelings. Perhaps somebody release can also be somebody passes from one state to another. You might have lost somebody um, who is now in spirit, been released to spirit. You may be feeling like you need to express, but like you know that it's in there. In the sky, we have the meandering road. Usually in the sky position can be the best possible like suggestion or the environment that's in the outside world. This just reminds us that life is a meandering path. Life has its twists and its turns. And sometimes we get into these extreme positions, but we're sort of all walking each other home. So there is this, maybe what spirit is trying to say is that this too shall pass. This sense of a grief, I almost feel like there's a grief that needs to be expressed around a childhood issue or around a child. Even maybe you lost a child. um, let's see what's in the immediate future. There's a storm brewing. This is called Tempest. It's a little like a tower card, isn't it? But it's all the air is electrified. This is Aquarius. You're feeling stuck, Aquarius? Hold on. You feel like this, Aquarius? This is what's coming. This is what's coming. The tempest eventually clears the air. It tends to tear down what wasn't strong enough or what wasn't useful anymore. This could be a tempest as a temper tantrum. It could be an actual meteorological event, or it could be an illumination, a sudden illumination about something, a sudden understanding. Or maybe there's a block, it comes from childhood, but you don't even know what it is. And all of a sudden, boom, in your face, and you're like stunned. How it's seen from the outside. A phenomena. You're a phenomena. Phenomena really speaks to an ability to, at least as I read this card, understand that everything that manifests in the physical has its origins in the metaphysical or in the etheric plane or in the higher chakras. Everything serves, but we also have agency about how we're going to work with that which on a certain level, I want to say, is predetermined. What isn't predetermined is our choice. Domestic situation. So we have the memory card. So this says to me that home will be a place of memory. Home will be a safe place to have a memory. Um, your dreams will be very important at this time. So do a dream journal. She has a dream catcher behind her, catches the nightmares, right? Doesn't allow the evil in. Safe to experience this. This seems scary, but it is a safe moment to do this. You're supported through this. Hopes and fears retreat. Fear of being left alone. Hope that everybody leaves you alone. What side of the coin are you on? And the outcome? Separate. This is a big piece that gets sort of chipped off the block, but it's not the whole block. So there's more information to come, but you will only be given the information that you need, the only information that you can navigate. You know, it's interesting because this card reading could be a card reading for the US. If you use the Sibley chart, the US has an Aquarius moon. So this could be a reading for the US. This could also be a reading for Zelensky. He may have to give a little piece of the Ukraine for peace, but not the majority, not as much as they wanted. Let's see what's underneath it. Productivity. This is working with others. This is the common good piece. The underworld. The necessity to go within, to go into the underworld, into the deep feelings, into the muck, into the shit, to understand, to bring light, to heal. And transit, reminding us that this too shall pass. So Libra, this is not an, excuse me, Libra. Aquarius, Libra's had a good reading. Aquarius, this is not the easiest time for you. But understand that it's a safe time to do this. It is the time to do this. And that it doesn't last forever. And there are people around you who are going to help. You have a whole community of people who are willing to help you move through this time, which will end. And it is an opportunity for a deep healing. I don't know what any of this means to you. All I know is what I see. Don't be afraid to heal. Don't be afraid to shine the light on something that's been in the dark for a long time. It will feel like a relief. And it starts the healing process. It is a process. It's interesting because Aquarius is associated with trauma astrologically. Because Aquarius rules us getting the rug pulled out from under us. How traumatizing has the last, I mean, it's really been traumatizing since the 60s, if you really want to look. But like these experiences, why are we choosing these experiences that wound as opposed to the experiences that heal? at least we know that the healing needs to happen. And that's the first step, knowing there's something wrong. And then the rest is the process. Healing really just allows us to have more access to our true selves, to our higher selves, to our broader selves, to our larger selves. And Aquarius knows this because Aquarius is a Uranian ruled sign. You are Uranus. You are the chaos in a way, but you're also Saturn. So you're the structure. And the knowing that sometimes structure is good, and sometimes you got to blow it up. And sometimes after you blow it up, if you just continue with chaos, you'll never have the equality you seek. And so you seek systems, equalizing systems, right? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you would like to have a reading with me. That would be astrology, numerology, Kabbalah. Go on my website, theseedoftransformation.com. Go to the services page. There's a list. If you have a question, drop me a note. I'm very friendly. Yeah, sometimes too friendly. Not really. Anyway. And then you can check out my events page. I just started a bunch of classes, some astrology, some Kabbalah classes. But you know, if you go to the events page, if there's anything new coming up, you'll hear about it. And until next month, when I do the taroscopes for your sign Aquarius for the month of November, until then, it's transient. To feel is to heal. Take it from a Cancer. It's okay. It's a little messy sometimes, but it's okay. Buy yourself an extra box of tissues. You may need it this month. Take care, everyone. Namaste.